Social distancing.
Distancing.
Okay, so we haven't had Madalushka here for a while, so here she is. This is an A24. We love A24, the producers.
Love them.
The distributors, the producers, the studio almost. That's given us so many classics, I can't even run them off. It's pretty much every film we like, isn't it?
I don't think I've not liked it. I thought Lamb was going to be an A24 film I didn't like, but I loved it as well.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly. So this is called X. And I'm assuming and presuming that this is maybe called X along the lines of 18 certificate films used to be given an X certificate.
Oh yeah, X-rated.
Doesn't it? I think X-rated sounds so much better than 18.
Yeah, it sounds more dramatic. Yeah, 18 just sounds boring.
They used to have AA, which was like a 15,
yeah.
A, which was like a PG, and U. There's always been
I
U.
don't like the A's.
No, A, AA, and then they had, and then obviously 15s
PG.
and all that. PG. I'm pretty certain they had XX. Did they have a double X?
What would that be?
I don't know. Death.
I've always found it weird as well how I don't know. I understand age rating films to a certain extent, but it's like, if somebody's 14 and they're about to turn 15, but they still can't until they're 15. It's like, what? Not much changes.
Yeah. Not much changes. The night, if it's the night before you're 15, you get to see something. Yeah. You're not going to change that much. Yeah. Oh, suddenly I can cope with really philosophical sex or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, okay, so I had a little glimpse of this before I knew Maddie was going to watch it with me. And a number of our subs have been saying, please react, please react. As I understand it, I think it's a twist on, those 70s films where, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where you get like a Scooby-Doo-like van heading off. They're all off to do something. One of them does what? Smoke spliff or has sex.
And then they're always the first to die.
The first girl to die and all that kind of shit. I think it's riffing on that.
Okay.
But I'm hoping it's going to be a bit more than that, because otherwise you're kind of in American Horror Story. Yeah, maybe a piss take, but quite self-conscious. Okay. But I think the X is that they are making an X-rated film. So they've added that little frisson. So if they're all involved in X-rated sex movies, they're all going to die.
Yeah.
That's the way it works in slasher films. So let's check it out.
Farmer's daughter, take one. I need to be famous, Wayne. All the best people are.
There ain't nobody else out there like you. You know why?
Why?
Because you got that X factor. Our days of struggling may soon be over.
Hollywood, here we come.
So this is it. Our own studio backlot.
You looking for a place to stay?
Oh, yes, sir.
That's one ugly son of a bitch. And my wife, Pearl, is next door, so I would appreciate a little discretion.
He don't know what we're doing, does he?
Well, it's better to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission.
Would you like to come inside?
Much obliged.
I want to be in the movie.
Well, you can't. The story can't just change midway through.
If Daddy catches us, there's no telling what he might do.
My wife is not well. It happens after dark.
You don't want to leave, do you?
People's eyes are gonna pop out of their damn skulls when they see this. What? Are you all right?
No.
One of the boys found this inside.
What do you think is on it?
I see one goddamn fucked up horror picture.
I really like the look of it.
Oh, there's something really funny about it.
Looks weird, but
it does, doesn't it?
But I'm intrigued.
What's the vibe with the old woman? Do you think the old woman was previously in one of those sorts of movies, and so she wants to be part of the action?
Oh god.
A bit like kissing your grandmother.
It also seems a bit unsavoury.
It does a bit. It does a bit. I think they must be riffing on the classic horror.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of like piss taking.
It's like you said, the hillbilly, the classic hillbilly with the flaking skin and straggly hair. They even had a huge sausage that they were cutting.
Yeah,
Which is a clear suggestion that maybe they're chopping people up and turning them into sandwiches.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I think that looks good. And I think
funny lines in
some
there.
funny lines, and I hope it maintains that sort of humour. I think you kind of have to, don't you, with that sort of horror?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the look of it though.
I like the look of it. I'm going to watch it.